Good morning from Candes Saint Martin, or I should say on the other side of the river from Candes Saint Martin. It's been a bit of a frustrating journey getting here this morning with huge traffic jams everywhere and I don't know what else, but managed to just get here just as the first light hits Candes Saint Martin. The sun has just peeked over the tree line over in the east there, and I'm getting the shot I wanted. I could see in the sky it was going really nice, really crazy, but not really what I needed this morning, and I'm hoping it's not going to set the tone for the day, but got a few things coming up today. It's going to be a bit of a winging it day today. I've got some things in mind that I keep seeing and other things I want to go back to, so just come along for the ride today, wherever it's going to be. But as I said, Candes Saint Martin, so somewhere I'd found the other day actually on a map, but that's Indre-et-Loire, and just there, over there is also the border with Maine-et-Loire, the department Maine-et-Loire, and right next to Candes Saint Martin, you can't see it, but over to my left is actually the village and Château of Montsoreau. Let's get going somewhere else before I need to get my breath back. When it comes down to any travel photography, landscape photography, local knowledge is key. Now, behind me is Montsoreau, and you can't see it, but 5 minutes or so ago, the light on that chateau was just beautiful. I took a kind of wrong turn. I was trying to actually go to Candes Saint Martin, but I went down a road that I know, and I thought, oh, actually, the light on the chateau now is beautiful. I think it's time to get what I saw in my head the other day. Now, last week I was passing this area and I noticed that the Loire was very, very empty of water. So I am literally stood in the middle of the Loire. And you'd only have this knowledge really of what's going on around here if you lived here. And so that's why local knowledge is always really key as to what it is that you can be doing and getting. So as you can see behind me, the scene is just beautiful. It's unfortunate at the moment that over in the east there, that the sun has gone behind the cloud, but what can you do? But I've got a Pano and I've got a regular 3x2 of Montsoreau, and everything that stressed me out getting here this morning is starting to go, and I'm just thinking, yep, maybe today's not going to be as bad as it might be. We'll see. But anyway, just admire Montsoreau. Beautiful, beautiful place. After the delights of Candes Saint Martin and Montsoreau this morning, I thought there's somewhere I'm going to go. It's a little place I know up in the vineyards, and a beautiful little windmill around there. And I thought, let's see what I can do with that. I've got an idea in my head, which I think I got away with doing. And I thought afterwards, well, let's actually go down to Saumur, because the sun is going to be shining onto the facade of the chateau, that's, as you can see there behind me, and you can get a nice panoramic view. If I just swing around here, you can see there's the Loire down there, so hopefully you can see there's the Loire down there. So I've got a nice panoramic view here, and I've got a shot of just a regular shot of the vineyards, which are just there, but I also wanted to see if I could do a panorama. So I've got my rail on my tripod, and I'm doing a panorama 35mm or so. So is it going to work? I don't know. One of the things that's frustrating at the moment is there's actually really nice weather to the east, but over to the west I can't really see. I think that actually it's coming down from the north, the cloud, looking at the direction of the wind. The wind up there, it seems to be blowing down from north. It's a northerly wind going down here, so it's kind of blowing some cloud in over Saumur, which is a bit frustrating. But am I getting something? Yeah, it's okay, but it's not really what I want. Where am I going to go after this? I'm not sure actually. I might actually go back to Candes Saint Martin and photograph inside the village. There's a beautiful church, an old, very old church in the village. There's a few other things I've seen around this area that I've never actually done, even though I've lived here for so long. But that's always the case. But anyway, let's show you what it is I'm doing with this shot here. So that's kind of almost like the classic shot of Saumur there. You have the vineyards, you've got the Château. Ideally you want more vineyards down here, and I can't remember if they were there. It's been such a long time since I've actually been up this place here. But what I wanted to do is get a pano that starts with the end of the vineyards up there, and then just cuts along here like this, and then ends somewhere around there. So I'm looking at doing a 17:6 panoramic ratio of the scene that you've got in front here. Is it going to work? I don't know. So what I don't like is all this cloud. It looks awful, but what can you do? In my case, wait. If you're a tourist, obviously you can't necessarily come back. I'm gonna wait. Not today. I'll come back another day and get this. I've got something, but it's not really what it is that I want. But if you're curious about my Pano setup, this is what I'm doing at the moment. Certainly with it's on 35mm there, my 24-70. So this rail here that just brings the lens back, so that when I get hold of this and then swing the camera around, then it's going around more of a nodal point rather than the lens being out there. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. Will it work? Well, flick up the image. You can make your decision for yourselves. Do you know what? Sometimes you sort of start your day and you think, I've got this to do and I'd like to do this and I'd like to do this. And I said, do you know what? Actually, I'm not going to stay in the Loire Valley. I'm actually going to go slightly different. I'm going to a place called Deux Sèvres. So I'm in the department of Deux Sèvres, and at the weekend I'd marked off lots of different places to come and visit and just have a sort of look around, see what's here. So one of the things that I'd marked off was the bridge that I'm on right now. This is called the Pont De Prix. So this is an 11th or 12th century bridge. Apparently it's quite unique. It's got 6 arches, and it's kind of not really the right time of day to get a ground photo. I'm going to do a drone shot of this, but it's a beautiful bridge. You can actually drive across it. I've just driven across it. I think it's quite fragile still though, from what I was quickly reading online. But yeah, it's a beautiful bridge here, and it's a beautiful day here in Deux Sèvres. So yeah, I know some people might be thinking, well, what happened to the Loire Valley? Well, you know what, sometimes you just got to go off somewhere else. And when I was looking at the weather and thinking, well, the cloud seems to be coming down from the north, then I was just going to go somewhere else. And I'd done a lot of research on Deux Sèvres, so expect a little bit of more Deux Sèvres and some things from here. So I'm here. It's midday at the moment, so I've got a few other things. But let's get a drone shot of this bridge, just to show you this beautiful bridge here across the river. You know what? I'm glad that I came here to Deux Sèvres, because you get stuff like this in France. Absolutely beautiful church here. I haven't done the inside, and I've done a picture of the tympanum up there, which is the arch that goes across the main door. And I wanted to do another shot, which is actually in the corner over there with my tilt shift. The unfortunate thing is the sun's in the wrong position. Now you might be thinking, well, why are you not waiting until the sun is in the right position? Well, maybe I'm going to come back today. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at the time, look at my schedule, because I don't want to get too far away from where I live, because then I want to go out tomorrow as well and actually do another vlog tomorrow. So maybe trying to do 2 a week, we'll see. But I'm going to do the inside of the church, go off and have some lunch, figure out what my next move is, and then go from there. But yeah, just beautiful, beautiful church here, beautiful. Continuing on with the road trip down into Deux Sèvres, I've just come across this old castle. Actually, I'd marked it on the map that I was doing at the weekend, and really nice thing is, it'd be nice if the sun was to come back, is that they've given me permission to photograph the castle, and also they've given me permission to use my drone on the outside of the castle. So very, very happy about that. I've got a shot of the gate here, and I'm also going to get a shot. There's just a corner there where I might be able to get a bit more of the chateau in, but I kind of really need a 17mm tilt shift on this. It's really kind of quite wide, this front entrance here. I could use my 1635, but don't really like losing things on the edge when you do the transform tool. But anyway, let's kind of get on, and I think the sun comes out a little bit more. I'm certainly going to get my drone up and get some shots of this place. Looking really good today, looking really good. As a full-time photographer, part of the job is obviously to get out and about, take photos, but also to get out there and discover new places, which is what I'm doing today here in Deux Sèvres, and I'll be doing tomorrow in Indre, which I'm also going to vlog, so expect that to come up soon. Now, when I'm out somewhere like this, I'm thinking, are there any nice views of the place I'm looking down on? Are they easy to get to? Can I get there in the car? Have I got a lot of walking to do? So I've come to a place called Mauléon, and I've got a viewpoint onto the old walled town and then the church that's stood in the middle of the town. So I'm just going to go and find my viewpoint, which I've already just found, about 2 minutes walk from the car, and then I'm going to get a shot. Now it's about mid-afternoon, it must be about 3:30, so the lights, it's about 27 degrees today, so it's quite hot out here and the light is quite harsh, but for me it's a recce shot really. So I'm here and just thinking, well, just get what I can, and then also if you want to come back maybe for dawn, maybe this could work actually as a dawn shot, because I'm looking at the direction of the light and thinking, you know what, actually that could make a nice dawn shot up here. If there was mist in the valley down below there, that could actually look quite nice. So that's what it's all about, is getting out there, put your shoes on, get your boots on, get out there and just see what it is you can find. And I found something. It might not be to everybody's taste, but it's to my taste. So I'm going to get on and get my shot. I'll show you what I'm doing of Mauléon. So this is Mauléon. This is why I came here. There's this church here on top of the hill. So you can go here to this. This is the old chateau in here. And yes, you get a bit closer, but I'm thinking, does it or doesn't it work? But here, I'm thinking that actually, with the position of the sun, which is actually this direction behind me, that sunrise is going to be somewhere over there, which means that it could actually be very nice. If you get mist down here in the morning encircling the town, you get rid of some of the nonsense necessarily. Now I've done a 70mm shot of this, so it's probably something like that you're looking at. And then I've done 100mm, which is looking more in here. And I've done that because over there, if I put my finger towards it there, that is there, what they call a Château d'eau. And then there's a crane. So I wanted to get that out of the image and just sort of get in there. if I went to 100mm, the problem I've got is the edge of the castle there, and I didn't want that in. It didn't really look right, and there's not really much to see of the castle anyway. But there you go, that's the sort of scene that I'd come to see, and just thinking, does it or doesn't it work? I think given the right conditions, it could absolutely work, definitely. Right now it's near the end of the day. There's about, I guess, 2 hours left of the day, and I'm thinking, where can I go? Not really sure. Coming to a couple of places that's on the edge of Deux Sèvres and the next department over, which is Maine-et-Loire. And behind me is an old abbey, 12th century abbey called Saint-Jouin. And I did go to another place called Elliott, but the problem with that is there was a really nice shot that I wanted to do, but I really couldn't get what it is that I wanted. There was a car parked right in the way of my shot. However, what I've seen looks really nice, and I'm definitely banking it, and I'm going to get that shot when I can, and certainly inside the abbey as well that's there. I'm just going to go back and get that as well. It looks really, really nice. But as you can see, there's an abbey behind me. I'm doing a very long lens shot. It's on about, I think 200mm from what I can see on my lens. Not really going to explain too much, just a long lens shot looking towards the abbey. See if I can get some drone footage as well. Obviously not over the top of the abbey, but near to the abbey, just to see what it is that I can do with that. It's a beautiful, beautiful building, and I might even see if I can photograph the front of it. I don't know if I can, just because I did see a shot on the way down towards the abbey, but somebody had their bin outside, so what do? Come back when it's not bin day, I guess. But there you go. Let's keep carrying on, and instead I've got a couple of more hours left. No idea where I'm going to go for sunset. So it should be a nice sunset as well, I would have thought. But anyway, let's carry on. Well, you know, sometimes you take a chance and you just think, I have something in my mind, is it actually going to work or not? And it's not going to work. It's actually a little bit too late. Probably I'm maybe half an hour too late to get something I had in my mind, which I saw the other day. I got a better shot of the scene behind me the other day when I was out and about. I think it's about a week ago. Really nice sort of sunset, really nice colour in the sky. I was hoping for some light on the traditional wooden boat that's behind me here on the Loire. So I'm back in the Loire Valley. I'm back in the what's called the Val de Loire, and I'll get a shot. But is it really what I want? No, it's not. But you know, it's okay. I know it's here. I'll get it. I'll get it better than I'll get it trying to get it now. But in any case, hope you've enjoyed what it is you've seen today. A look at the Loire Valley, the Val de Loire, and also a little bit of Deux Sèvres as well. So you're getting a little bit more of France. Tomorrow I'm off to Indre, which is south of where I live. There's a few things down there, actually quite a lot of things down there I'd like to do. So I haven't got the whole day. I can't get up at dawn. But in any case, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget to subscribe down there, I think it is, and then click the bell and whatever else. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and appreciate it. And don't forget to comment and like and whatever. See you again soon. Bye.